Hi, everybody. Welcome to Attack with Larry C. I'm your host, Larry Christiansen, and we're going to be discussing a couple fine examples of great attacking play, separated by 30 years. But before we get into that, I just want to make mention of Emory Tate again, the recent passing of Emory Tate. And there's an excellent website that has a great tribute to I. M. Tate, and that is in my finger notes. This is from chessdrum.com, and please check out the website. This was sent to me by Dayam Shabazz, who a good friend of the late Emory, so I'd encourage all listeners to check that website for fresh tributes to the late Emory Tate. Okay, now let's talk about today's show. We're going to first start off with a little clip. I don't think this is from 30 years ago. I don't recall seeing this one as a active grandmaster back in those days. And this is between two players who were then pretty young, new on the scene. This is Alexander Khalifman White. Needs no introduction. He became the FIDE world champion in 1999, I believe. Jan Ehlvest, a veteran, very strong grandmaster, been over 2,600 for years. And this is their position. After 26 very combative moves from a Najdorf, or was it? It was actually Scheveningen to turn into a Najdorf. Well, they almost interchangeable sometimes. The position after Black's 26th move. And here, let's take quick stock. Opposite side castling, as we can see. Material is even. Both sides have very active positions, and so therefore, Black does have a small weakness on d5, but it's also a center pawn. But Black has strong pressure coming down on c2, and White's king in general does not look as secure as the Black king, tucked away on h8. Let's see how the game now continued. Khalifman played bishop h3, attacking the rook on c8. I think he's also interested in playing rook c6 if he can. And now Ehlvest probably went into some serious contemplation here. What to do? Some very attractive looking moves. He's definitely interested in attacking c2. How best to do it, but to eliminate that knight on d4. And while bishop is h3 is a forcing move, Black can respond with counterattack by attacking, let's say, the white queen. So here Black, the humdrum rook c8 certainly keeps the game in balance here. Black has solid game. I would rate the position roughly equal. It's a good assessment. But Ehlvest went for the more ambitious rook f4, which, unfortunately for him, it's another classic case of forcing your opponent to find a sparkling, great combination. Well, queen's attacked. What does Khalifman do? Well, he's got to retreat it to g3. Obviously, there's no back rank combination at this moment. He plays queen g3. At least he's pinning the rook on f4. I mean, of course, the rook on c8 is under attack. Let's say now Black had played rook cf8. He's relaxing the pressure against c2. That'll enable White to start attacking viciously. Let's say rook e6, queen c7, rook c6. That completely takes care of the threats to c2. And meanwhile, moves like knight e6 are coming into being to focus. Not to mention there's rook takes g6 floating around.